What's going on, YouTube? Another trip inside here in the indoor grow room. You can see all the peppers, and 6 tomatoes, are doing just fine. Looking awesome and lush and gigantic. I actually topped some of these back here, the Ahi Fantasies and stuff like that, upstairs. Looking awesome. But as always, we'll just start with the blunders right off the bat here. Got this guy right here, yellow brain strain, not looking so hot. This is how I found it. Well, actually it looks a lot better. I found it about an hour and a half ago, something like that. It's got a bunch of edema here on the bottom and everything, so we're fighting the whole water problem. I'm trying not to overwater it or, anything like that. But in return, you get droopage like that really, really quick, because I was just in here 24 hours ago, and it was fine. And all of a sudden, now it's droopy-like. And like I said, it looks a lot better now. Alright, so if we're talking fail, why don't we, let's see, awesomeness before we go to fail. Anyway, so I was out here and I was actually taking a census here of all the different plants. A couple of them, I don't think the yellow really needed water much, but I gave it a little bit of water. The Brazilian, I think, is right behind it. Yeah, it's right behind it, but it's looking beautiful. That one actually was getting a little droopy, not nearly as bad as this, but it was starting to droop a little bit, so I figured it would get water, and then I was checking cups, and everybody needed water, so I went ahead and did a census. So I started doing tally marks and stuff. Well, as I was going through, I got really kind of peeved off at myself because I could not find a red apple, and I know I had a couple red apples. And I know where one is, but I don't know where the one that should be in here is. And then today I came in and I saw something droopy, and yeah, that's the red apple. It was hidden in the back, and that's why it didn't hit my census here. It's on here now, somewhere right here, Sweet Apple 1. Yeah. But, it didn't hit my census because somehow I hit every other pepper in here, but not this guy. So, it also suffering from a little bit of edema here, but not nearly as bad as the other ones. And as you can see, lots of new growth popping right up in there. So, hopefully this guy will come right back around, and it's got to be getting close to being topped. So hopefully we can save that pepper. How about one of the crazy ones of the week here, my Cajun Bell. Looking beautiful. I topped it, as you can see, way down here, and it just started growing off like crazy. Every single little nook here has a little bud. Every single one of them on here. It doesn't want to focus, but you can see it all blurred up. But every single one, and we even have, there we go, one going to flower right there, another one right above it. So I was going to pull them, even these lower leaves down here. It's not really picking it up, but you can see right there in the nook there, there's another little pepper bud going, and yeah, even that other one right there is actually starting to show a little bit of a bud. But yeah, figured I'd show that off before I go ahead and pull those buds off and let this plant go ahead and get a little bit bigger. It's probably time for another haircut, but I'm going to go ahead and let it do its thing for a little while. Let's see, who else was this guy right back here, my cowhorn. It was topped. It's looking pretty big and full. Looking awesome. I guess I could have turned the fan off. My Serrano here, you can see it's been topped and it's got all kind of new growth popping off. Yeah, another little yellow brain strain. Caramel Moruga taking up the entire cup. That's awesome. That was my pepper of the week last week. Got another one coming right up. Dragon Cayenne. Look at this guy. It, as you can see, some of them are kind of in their yellow stage. That one actually looks like it's got a little sunburn on there. But you got the little yellow stage. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like you can see right here, you got the lower leaves were yellow, and all of a sudden, bam, it just turns green immediately. And this Dragon Cayenne is a beautiful little specimen of that. Another one of my favorite, oh no, that's the Shishito here, looking awesome. Yeah, but I meant this guy right here, the Ahi Pineapple. Beautiful. It popped right out of that stage a little bit ago. Proof that I actually have St. Thomas Bane pepper growing, and it came out of the yellow stage too, so I guess it fixed its nitrogen. What else do we have here? Over in the little trays, we've got the Fatales. It's the only one I've doubled up on because they're so small. But yeah, I got 5 of these, 2 in 2 cups and 1 in single cup upstairs. Ghost pepper coming out of the green stage, just about to anyway. Yellow Moruga, white peach, Marglobe, another ghost. Who are you? And that's chocolate habanero. Yeah, my chocolate habanero. Trinidad Scorpion, Sugar Rush, another white peach right back there, looking awesome. A couple more ghosts. But anyway, I wasn't going to go through every single one of these peppers here, but as you can see back here with all this dense growth, all these guys are looking really, really good. So I'm not going to go through and pull every single one of them. I did that last video, so if you want to know every single thing I'm growing, you could either pause it when I showed my list or, watch the last video. But, like I said, I topped a couple of these. One of the white peach. I believe this is Nahi Fantasy right here. This guy did not top yet, but this guy did right back here. I believe that's another Ahi Fantasy. I think that was it. White peach and 2 Ahi Fantasy that I topped. And it's not even worth going back there and showing because they haven't done anything yet. So I think I'm going to need to get them maybe upstairs or something like that, where they can go ahead and get a lot more light getting in there, because if you notice, underneath all of those cups, really kind of not bright, and then you come over here and you just see light all over the place. So I guess the light is actually, getting soaked up by the leaves and not really making it to the floor and into the innards of the plant. But anyway, that was a quick walk around here. As you can see, this brain strain actually is already starting to look a little bit better. Ugh. Hurts to kind of say that, but this is where I really have to focus my, prayers, thoughts, whatever, on. So hopefully this guy will go ahead and come back with us, and we'll find out next time. But before I go, I'm going to go ahead and point out my plant of the week, and based on performance, that is, and it's from upstairs. It's this one right here that is missing, but you can see my habanero there looking beautiful. And who else we got? Chocolate habanero, awesome. M.A. Vortex. Anyway, my plant of the week is this guy, and this is a Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. And look at the freaking growth on this thing. I mean, it's in a cup. You just can't see the cup. It's so much growth. But look how small it is. It's nice and short and gigantic freaking leaves. But, yeah. So, that is my plant of the week. Only because, look at that. I mean, that's just beautiful. How can you not love that? So, alrighty, that's enough of that. That was a quick walk around here in the indoor grow room. Sorry for all you pepper people about that one, but hey, it happens, and at least I showed it. Some people would just pull it out of there, and this guy back here, I'm not about to pull that out. I'm going to show that right off, because if anybody has any tips out there about that, I would be glad to take them, even though I probably have already heard them. I just, take any tips I've got. you know, I'm a newbie with the peppers here, and I'm surprised I've had these guys living this long. So having a problem with a couple of them, that's not a big deal. Again, look how big this one is. Yeah, look, I can grow, I swear. Alright, that's enough for this update here on the indoor grow room. I'll be back with the hot tub aquaponic garden tomorrow. So check that video out if you want to see some aquaponic growing, and subscribe. That way you can just see it show up in your subscription feed. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you thought it was awesome. Give me a thumbs down if you think it sucked. I don't care. That would be... actually, I laugh every single time I ever see a thumbs down. So go ahead. If you feel like it deserves a thumbs down and you have to waste that effort of clicking that mouse button, go for it. It makes you feel better. But, hey, look. All kind of buds on a pepper plant. I can do something. Besides kill some plants. Anyway, that's enough for me. Enough rambling. I am out of here. Indoor grow room. Oh yeah, and that's Pink Tiger. Look how beautiful. Alright, it's enough. I'm out of here. Catch you next time. Later.